It's the moment you've been waiting for. The Coastal Carolina Fair opens this afternoon. The gates open at 3 and they have it all. You know, rides, great food, and all kinds of entertainment. Gary Leonard and Rick Lowndes are here to tell us, first of all, about some of the huge national acts that will be performing this year. Guys, welcome.
Thank you for
Just
having
talking
us.
about it makes me hungry, first of all. We're going to talk about the food in a second, but you have brought in some really amazing performers this year from all across the nation. Who do we have?
I think so. We work hard on trying to bring a little bit for everybody out there. First of all, we have starting off tonight, Little River Band.
Wow.
It's going to be a great show. They're one of those bands I call a throwback band, still do an outstanding job. But along with that same genre, we have Starship featuring Mickey Thomas and the Atlanta Rhythm Section. And some returners from last year, the Willis Clan, getting more and more popular. They have their own TV reality show now. Switching gears from there, we have Smash Mouth. Everybody loves
That's
Smash
the one
Mouth.
I recognize. Yeah, that's big.
They're a high energy band. It's going to be a great show, and that's actually tomorrow night.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, we have a Christian music celebration with 10th Avenue North.
Okay.
And they're going to bring on a couple musical guests of their own, little surprise musical
That's wonderful.
guests.
So no matter what your musical taste, you can find something at the fair that
Sure.
you will enjoy.
Well, you can't have the fair without country music either.
That's true.
So
Of course.
we have South Carolina's own Outshine is going to be
Okay.
there. Cassidy Pope, former winner of the Voice, is going to be there. We have Russell's Heart and Old Dominion. And from what I understand, next week their latest release is going to hit #1.
Oh, wow.
And then big artist right now is Dustin Lynch. He'll be performing next Thursday.
That's all. Good work, you guys. Good work getting all these people
Big
in.
lineup.
Now, but other than just the musical entertainment, you guys have all kinds of different acts scheduled. I know there's like Lady Houdini. What else are we looking at?
Okay, Lady Houdini, that's going to be a gold star performance. Everybody cannot miss that.
With a name like that, that's the one that caught my
Right.
eye.
She's an escape artist, going to be doing some death-defying stunts, and you can't miss it. But we also have some old favorites, Mark Uziek, the hypnotist, and the African acrobats, and something for everyone.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on
awesome.
out.
School groups, all kinds of things. And I mentioned first the fair food. That's what
sure
everyone
did,
talks about. You always find something new to fry every year.
Right.
And Gary, what are some of the new items
Well,
this year?
I think that you're going to actually be very surprised. A lot of new things are coming out, but we also have gators and taters. Almost
Okay.
any way that you want to eat gator, you can have it mac and cheese. You can
It's
have it on
literally
kebab.
gator?
It is gator.
Literally
You've
gator.
got that. They also have other things too.
Okay.
But we also have Bayou Billy, which specializes in Creole Cajun cooking. So the entire menu that you have there, and of course you got to have bacon.
Of
and
course.
with bacon this year, we've got Bubba's bacon on a stick, fried, etc. There's
Fried
also
chocolate?
a half ground bacon with half ground hamburger, all together served like you want to have it.
It
right?
sounds like a piece of heaven.
But
Chatty drooling.
Yeah. What you really, I know, want is that bacon s'mores that they also have.
You're kidding me.
No, not at all. They say that was the hit of the North Carolina Fair.
Just when you think a s'more can't get better,
That's right.
you add bacon to it, and
Exactly
everything's
right.
bound to get better.
That's exactly right, yeah.
That's awesome. So you also have all the rides for the kids. Tell me more about some of the rides
Yeah.
this year.
This year we've got 60 plus rides
Wow.
in total. And actually, the majority of those are for the younger kids. And we have two sections for rides for the kids, Kiddie Lane and Kiddie 1 and 2, very easy to get to for the families. And also we have our major rides, which you see back on the midway. So anywhere that you want to ride, how slow, how fast, if you want to flip upside down, turn sideways, we have it for
I'm
you.
too old for that.
Right. One thing on the rides, though, we really want to make sure the parents are aware that there are height restrictions on that, and so make sure that you check that out. And please don't force a young child to ride something they might be afraid of.
No, and measure before you go, because it is heartbreaking when you get there and your kid's not tall enough to ride. So, you guys have tickets. There's a couple ways to get them. You can go to your website or where else?
Right. We also can go to Walgreens, which they also have sales there. And the advantage of either getting them online or at Walgreens is when you walk up, then you're ready to go right on in. You don't have to stop, use your credit card, pay cash, whatever you have to do. You can go right on in, so it's so much easier for everybody.
Especially the later it gets, more people get
exactly.
there, you can zoom right in. As a parent, I thought this was also important. You guys mentioned about taking, for safety issue. It's busy, your kids get excited by bright lights and might dash away. So you recommend having a picture,
Yes.
which most parent obviously has on your cell phone.
Right.
But what else? What's one extra step we can
Can
take?
I go back a little bit on that
Yeah.
picture? Because in that picture, when you walk in, we want you to take a picture on your cell phone and if you ever need it, we can transmit that to every police officer in our
So
facility.
take a fresh picture when
Take
you
a
get
fresh,
there.
yeah,
Okay.
because that's most important, because that's what the
That's
child
what
looks
they're
like.
wearing that
Exactly
day,
right.
obviously, okay.
But the other thing we also have is we have a lost child bracelet. They can pick those right up the kiosk, fill out the information that's on them. It stays on the child's arm. It's only used when it's needed.
Okay, perfect.
And we also have a place called the Lost Parent Caboose. So everybody's going to end up being there looking for
The
something.
Lost Parents Caboose. I
Right.
love it. What's your favorite, both of you? What's like the one thing you must eat or see or do this year? Tough question, huh?
I have a long list of the foods. I've got to have corn dogs. I've got to have John the Greek's gyros.
Okay.
Gary?
Gary.
I think the most exciting thing for me is watching the families leaving the fair because they're so still excited. They're looking forward to coming back next year. They're exhausted, but they're carrying some
Yeah.
things out which they'll enjoy.
It's so
and
much
everything.
fun. And what
great-
I love is that then they pass out in the car ride home.
Yes, exactly right.
Your kids
Exactly right.
are zonked out. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Appreciate it.
Gates open at 3 this afternoon. You heard so many great things going on. Don't miss us. Don't miss it. It goes all the way through November 8th. And stay with us. Chad's got your Coastal Carolina Fair forecast. It looks pretty good. Plus, the Charleston Animal Society is throwing their Boo and Bark Halloween pet party. We've got the details next.